My name is Ken Ralston, and I'm a visionary, one of the three visionaries on Reckoning. Well, my favoriteest feature of all is the ability to be able to equip any item that I get in loot directly from a chest or from the lootable corpse. That is the best thing ever. What's the other thing I like? I like the chakrams. I always like things in the game that I think were a horrible idea in the paper stage. Like chakrams are the magical frisbees that cut people into ribbons and things like that. I thought that was the stupidest thing I'd ever heard, and it turned out they're the coolest thing in the game. They go through through 3 or 4 people at once, and then they do these loop-de-loops and spin around. Yeah, they're cool. They're way cool. And they should judge the game, is it a good RPG? So it has to be a AAA RPG in every way. So that's fair, totally fair. But then I want them to say, wow, that's the best combat I have ever played. And I want them to say, all other games ought to be that much fun to refight any individual combat, simply because there's so many different ways I could have fought it, and so many different delicious ways I could have felt smart being better at doing it. I get excited when I start at the beginning of the game and run like a bunny toward the farthest end of the map, and I find that environments are changing dramatically, visually. What I want is the sense that they spent way too much money on assets. I should have been really uncomfortable when somebody told me I was a visionary, but I realized that since my goal is to be what they call in business is useless overhead, it's to actually to get credit for all the years of experience and genius I have, because I really don't like working hard for anything. I love it to come easily. And I think a visionary is a guy who has spent an awful lot of time working till they got to the point where they could do the things, only the things that were easy for them and weren't easy for anybody else.